I don't know what a cadet branch does in practical terms. Like, I don't know if it's negative for us in any way. But I know it's like a branch of our house. We are the house of the head of House Wessex, right? Dynasty head, you, yes, for House Wessex. Position that we will probably not need in the end. And hey, London. Do I want to upgrade your land more now? Don't know if I do. Did you ever play the remakes of King's Quest? No. I haven't. I've heard they're good. Do I want to create the Duchy of Lancaster now? Because I do have a guy I want to give it to. I don't see much of a reason at the moment. I'm sure there's reasons that just aren't abundantly clear off the bat. King of England. Yeah, I can't believe your house is still insignificant. I know, right? We created England. It's okay. We only unified these warring states and the islands into a big-ass kingdom that was able to take out the Norsemen. Your domain limit is increased? Yes. That was a long time ago, actually. That was back when I said it increased when I went to manage domain on the Queen. That bumped us up. And I want this bit of land right here from this Jewish girl we've been talking about because it's in one of my duchies. So that'd be perfect, but we don't have a justification to take it from her. We need limited crown authority anyway, and we're 4 years off getting the tech for that at the moment. My bad, don't worry about it. I say a lot of things. I don't blame anybody for not hearing a thing. Love your videos, thank you. Acquaintance died in my prison. Architectural expertise. Nice. Our wife is better at stewardship, which means she can give us more stewardship. Can you holy war her? No, I don't think I can. She's my own vassal. Yeah, there's no offer to war her. And it'd be tyrannical to try and arrest her. Also, we'd have a 1% chance of succeeding. Do you still have a trait that would give stress for plotting to kill someone? Probably not. Oh, I forgot to stop that swing. Who are my vassals? So this one likes us more than before. I would love to become friends with her, but I can only try and, like, seduce her and stuff. Well, it would be easy to seduce our wife now, right? 55, that's not that easy. Romance, even harder to become a soulmate. It's because our diplomacy is low. Oh, I'm sorry, she's not even my religion. We consider them astray, but they consider us righteous. It's not that big a deal. I could demand a conversion out of her. She is terrified of us, apparently. How much dread do we have? Or is she just a coward? We have 0 dread and she's terrified? Terrified is the highest amount of dread. It must be because she's shy. Oh, she's shy and craven. She's probably terrified of everybody. Can we become friends with the girl and then take the castle? No, really. We can't sway her because she's a kid. Oh, our brother left the prison. Good. He was taken prisoner and then left the prison immediately. Okay, well, I can just instantly make him my spy master again. There. Yeah, she's terrified of her 0 dread. Okay, some Norseman has won against another Norseman. Way out in actual modern-day Sweden. Gotcha. That's a big-ass boat in that tiny-ass river. It's bigger than my city! You should have played yesterday to discover how spooky she finds everyone. Yesterday was Halloween for anyone watching this in the future. I'm still really not sure what I want for my last county building slot in London. I kind of want to go pastoral land just to stack as much money as possible. Because seriously, money is good. It's honestly really tempting, but at the same time, I could get something that, you know, a barracks, for instance. It's levies, and it's also, down the line, it powers up my heavy infantry and my spearmen. Those are pretty staple units. More wars? More Norsemen fighting other Norsemen. London already has 10 development. That's pretty good this early. That is not bad this early, yeah. Really wish we could have a trade port in London. I cannot, which is a bummer. But the manors will get us some good bonuses later down the line. Oh, we're almost done getting control back in East Sussex there. It's one of my castle holdings I should probably be upgrading. You know what? Now that we have a lot of land that we're probably going to keep the whole game, it's time that we start upgrading, do cheap upgrades to lots of our land rather than just focusing on London. Regimental grounds. Military buildings are really good. Are they? Okay. Regimental grounds. That is a lot of levy, although levies aren't great. Men-at-arms maintenance does eventually go down, but only by 1%. Control growth, levies, levy reinforcement rate. Eventually, I would get some bonuses to some men-at-arms. Is it worth it, though? Goal after having control of England? Scotland, Ireland. I want to make the Empire of Britannia at some point, which would be this. That is going to be hard to do, though. We need to have at least 71 of the de jure counties. We only have 38. We also need 2 of the kingdoms. Although we could probably make the Kingdom of Wales pretty easily. Minus 0% just means greater than 1%. Sorry, I do not know how to read that. Was chat good? I'm not sure what you mean. Task finished. County control. Okay. Now, what else is in my direct territory? Right here? Yeah. It is very low control. Get it back. Make me that money. We're making good money now, finally. Go on pilgrimage. It might be about time, actually. Minimum cost is 120. Let's just do a cheap pilgrimage. We'll do it to the Churches of Canterbury. Because it's in Kent, it's next to London. That's a very short trip. I don't even need a boat. We're trying to get better inheritance. Yeah, we're working on that right now. That's what we've been working on basically the entire game, in fact, in terms of focusing for the culture head stuff. We're focusing on getting the next level of Crown Authority up to limited, because without limited Crown Authority, you can't make your succession laws much better anyway. So it's a prerequisite, and it's a good prerequisite. Among my fellow pilgrims, there is a man who preaches compassion and fellowship until he reaches the top of heathens. The topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire, he loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of God, deviants, and child murderers all. Most people avert their eyes when he looks at them. Tonight, I was not quick enough. Do you not agree, O king? They're not all that bad. I can disdain heathens. It would be good for same faith reinforcement rates, but I don't really care about that. I would rather say they're not all that bad. Sympathy to heathens for 10 years. People of different faiths won't have as much of an issue with us. Look, I'm trying to make a fairly tolerant England here. I want to take all this land, but I also want it to be fairly tolerant. I want my country to be better to live in than everybody else's country. That's what's going to get us a developed, proper nation, you know? Some of my best friends are heathens. That's a great line. Career milk. I like that a lot. Preaches compassion until he reaches the topic of heathens. So your average Twitter user then. Fucking got him. I like that one. That's pretty good. That lump sum of 250 on the piety. Hell yeah. Increase opinion. Yeah. She doesn't like us very much. Let's sway her. We do need to sway some people. Twitter, the true heathens for not giving you the check mark. I know, right? Oh, it's been the slowest shit in the world. Apparently, Twitter has told me I qualify, but they haven't given it to me yet because it needs to be urgent because it's COVID and they're understaffed. Which is bullshit. If I qualify, just give me the fucking check mark. You can't tell me you don't need to just click a few buttons here and there, you know? Have you got enough piety for the Holy War with Scotland? If you ever get to piety level 4. You have enough piety if you get to level 4. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we're home from the pilgrimage. That was actually pretty easy. That pilgrimage went without a hitch. Nothing really bad happened. Got a good bonus. Our piety rate is much better than it was before. And we're very, very close to 1,000 renown. We're almost there. Those aren't real medics. I'm not hiring them. Checkmark's overrated. Twitter wants money. They want you to buy it to not get it for free. Yeah, pretty much. If you spend over $1,000 American on advertisements on Twitter, then they will give you a manager for your brand, and he can just checkmark people for you. Basically, they monetized it because Twitter used to hemorrhage money really bad. It's really, really, really scummy. I'm doing it the free way, the legit way, through public support, and it's difficult. Lead to gold! Ah! You remember, King Alfred tried this experiment too, and we actually got somewhere with it. I'm going to say that it is worth looking into. I might earn a lifestyle point. In fact, we're very close to a lifestyle point just naturally right now. And I think I want carefree so that we gain less stress when we do gain stress. One must spend money to make money. Oh, that's a lot of money, but it's also very little stress. It's only 8. How can I learn if all the other people do the work? I would have a 100% chance of creating lead sugar without incident. That's really, really good because it's a learning challenge. We're doing that for sure. That is way better. That doesn't cost us any stress and any money. And the bonus will get us a lifestyle point. Second thing we need is seaweed, right? Demand a seaweed tax from my subjects. Oh, it's really funny. Yeah, I'll demand seaweed tax. If it's only 150 prestige, that's not much. I'll pay that. That's really funny. Here we go. Got another perk. Carefree. Gain less stress by 20%. That's pretty solid. Weed tax. We have one of those in Canada. Because we've legalized the weed, you do have to pay tax on it. Will this be my magnum opus? Begin the experiment. Is what I'm doing stupid? No, begin the experiment. I'm rocking this. I have more learning than my father. We are winning this. In fact, to make sure we don't fail, our wife is going to help us with learning during this. That gets our learning up to 30, which is like godlike. We're a genius. Begin the experiment. She's helping. After mixing the lead sugar into the solution, it suddenly turned a vibrant yellow. I had a moment of worry when the mixture became clear after boiling, but once it cooled back down, I saw small golden-colored crystals form in my flask. Upon examination, I can tell these crystals are not true gold, as they are translucent. However, it is possible that this reaction is one of the fabled 12-inch vital processes? No, that's a quote, Mark. 12 vital processes needed to create gold. am I one step closer to transmutation. 350 piety, 115 gold, and an entire lifestyle point, which is 1,000 lifestyle experience. He did the same thing his father did. He's just as much of a genius. All right, restraint. We can embrace celibacy and abandon it at will. That'll be good for piety. I don't actually know how I initiate it, though. You don't right-click on yourself, and it doesn't seem to be under decisions. Found university. That's cool. Need to be more famous and way more developed. Okay, that's a while off. Wait a day? Okay, we've wait a few days. It's a decision? All right, I will wait until the end of the month. Okay, it's the first of the next month. Close the menu, just in case. Reopen it. Oh, here it is. Oh, we are a reveler, so we can't become celibate. That's okay. Doesn't matter, it leads to good stuff. We needed it eventually anyway, right? Okay, it's time we start upgrading a lot of places. That already has hamlets. Now this place here, farms and fields, get that good money going early. Anywhere that can farms and fields needs to farms and fields because it's the highest money-making single building. Boom, 3 places are working on farms and fields. Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder there on we gotta turn our wife back to money. There we go. Thank you. Build new castle in the capital? Can we? Oh, we do have empty holding slots. How much does that cost? 400 bucks? Not that bad. Yeah, we should build more castles and stuff. Let them... Earlier we build them, the earlier they can develop, and thus the earlier and the longer we get the benefits, right? It'll pay off in the long run. It's all farmland, and you can gift and revoke baronies for free. Tempting. That is a lot of farming, yes. Available Dynasty Legacy. What do we want to pick? So, Dynasty Legacies. Yes, all members of the dynasty gain the benefits of the Dynasty Legacy. As the dynasty head, we're the one who picks. Blood is very tempting. Better congenial traits, and better chance of getting new good ones as well. Very tempting. It does help you get, like, ridiculously strong characters. Bounteous Loins is nice, too, for more fertility, but I think I'm gonna go with Noble Veins. Blood or Kin, they are both amazing, aren't they? I think I am gonna go with Noble Veins. Beautiful. Neighboring wars. The Welsh are losing against the Norse again. Well, it's easier for my vassals to justify attacking the Norse than it is attacking the Welsh. Ah, one of our sons came of age, and he is an astute intellectual. Level 3 on learning. Good. Titles can be created. Designate guardian. What's she good at? She's rowdy. She could be a spy master? Here we go. Oh, and our son can marry there. We will worry about that next time, though, because we are basically running up to the end here, and I gotta work on some other stuff. Stay tuned, though. I will raid somebody, because I never remember to raid people, but we're gonna remember to raid people this time. Right. As always, this series gets streamed every single Saturday, around 4 p.m.-ish. Double check what your time is compared to East Coast Canada, though. Or yeah, just go by like Toronto time or New York time, because daylight savings time just happened. So, you know, I am going to get working on uploading a whole bunch of stuff and doing voiceovers for stuff because I've got so much to do. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.